If my 5 audience members could please wait for the camera for me. Thank you. Imagine it's a hot July summer day. You're cruising down the highway on your way to work or to pick up your kids from school, and suddenly your engine sputters and comes to a halt. Some of you may have been fortunate enough to not experience this yet. Others, not so much. AAA in 2018 found that they received 61 roadside assistance calls every minute. And that's just from people who had AAA and could call them. Others that didn't have AAA weren't able to call them when they experienced breakdowns. To avoid financial strain, wasted time, and putting yourself in danger, I believe that every driver, including you, should learn 4 basic maintenance skills that I'm going to outline for you today. I've been a longtime car enthusiast, and I love working on my car and taking care of my car. And I've been able to see firsthand the benefits of doing simple maintenance yourself. I've also consulted multiple professional sources that deal with car maintenance and breakdowns all the time to make sure that the solution I've crafted is effective for you. First, I want to start by outlining the severity of the problem. Then, I'm going to present my solution that you can get started with this week. Let's begin by saying just how widespread and costly these minor breakdowns can be. AAA also found that many of the calls they received could be prevented with basic maintenance, which should be expected considering that UMA Tech in 2025 found that 64% of drivers are putting off maintenance on their cars. Now, this can bring safety concerns, as the NHTSA in 2023 found that poorly maintained cars led to 2,600 deaths every year, 300 of those being people that were struck while on the side of the road after their car broke down, and over 100,000 disabling injuries every year. Now, safety isn't the only concern. Kelley Blue Book in 2025 also found that the average repair costs $838, and J.D. Power in 2024 that the average tow is $110. Regardless of just the expense, there's also the time you lost on the side of the road and getting a tow, and also the average 12-day repair as found by ANMS in 2022. But here's my solution for how you can avoid facing these problems. I've created a 4-task plan to significantly reduce these minor breakdowns. The first is learning how to check your oil. Top it off and change it. The second is knowing how to use your spare tire. The third is replacing the air filter in your car. And the fourth is topping off other fluids in your car, like your brake fluid or coolant. I urge each of you to find 30 spare minutes in your week to learn one of these 4 tasks. There's many helpful YouTube channels out there for beginners to learn how to do this stuff, like Donut or Chris Fix It. I personally love the Donut YouTube channel. They have lots of great stuff on there for beginners learning how to take care of their cars. I've also recently started looking at Chris Fix It, but I haven't watched as many of those. Both of these channels were also outlined in a 2024 /Gear article as great places for people learning how to take care of their cars to start. But let's consider for a moment the practicality and benefits of this solution. First, it requires minimal tools. You need a wrench and maybe a screwdriver. Everything else is included in your car. The second, with these YouTube videos that I described, doing this maintenance should be as easy as building Legos. Many people don't do maintenance because they think it's hard or they don't want to mess up their car, but really, it's not that bad. Third, each task takes less than 30 minutes, and doing them will save you time down the road, literally. Fourth is the cost savings. You can spend $150 or $200 a year on parts, or over $1,000 every breakdown. fifth, it keeps your car running. You and it safe, off the side of the road. Now that you're aware of these 4 simple tasks and how to learn them, let's wrap up with how you can get started this week. By learning these 4 basic skills, oil care, changing your air filter, topping off fluids, and being able to use your spare, you can eliminate almost all of your minor breakdowns. This week, learn how to take care of your oil. Next week, look up how to change your spare tire. Small steps will keep you on the road. No need for a tow.